Testing. Today we are going to be going over the sample ballot for my Nebraska district, I guess, because I wanted to do that. It's kind of unscripted. I don't know if I'm going to edit this or not. I just wanted to... I was making a little cheat sheet for... hold on, this is spoilers. I was making a little cheat sheet for what I'm going to vote for, because that's what I did in the 2022 election. I went to Ballotpedia, which is a good website. I would recommend using it. You can get a sample ballot for your own area where you live, and you can go through it. You can figure out what you're going to vote on what. It's a useful tool, and I did that last election in 2022, first time I ever voted. I brought in a little paper with like what I was gonna vote for, because it's impossible to know every single thing that's gonna be on there by memory. It's easier to just have a piece of paper. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be going through today. We're gonna be going through the election on November 5th. Alright, so here we go. First one is... never decided to load. Alright. Nebraska Initiative 434, Prohibit Abortions After the First Trimester Amendment 2024. Vote yes, supports amending the state constitution to prohibit abortions after the first trimester, unless there's a medical emergency or sexual assault or incest. I am voting no on this one, because I don't think there should be any prohibitations, however you say, on it. I need to look what the current laws for abortion are in Nebraska. I believe there is a 6-week ban. Oh, 12th week. Here we go. Thank you, Wikipedia. Wikipedia is genuinely a very useful tool. I do get a lot out of it. Abortion is illegal after the 12th week of pregnancy. Is there exceptions for till fetal viability? Trigger law would have outlawed abortion from conception with no exceptions. April 2022. Okay. This was before Roe v. Yeah, because that was in June of 2022. So this was before. Yeah, that would have been bad. 2 votes short. Yeesh. It was definitely a lot easier to get something like this passed before Roe v. Wade got overturned, because it's just like a hypothetical thing that could happen in the future. And it actually did get overturned. And you're gonna make a lot of people upset if you pass something like this. But yeah, the Heartbeat Act failed. Would have been outlawed 6 weeks with exceptions. At least there's exceptions. It's not good, but it's better than a lot of states just have no exceptions. 12th week. Feeling increase. Wait, hold on. 59% of Nebraskans opposed further abortion restrictions. That's what I was wondering, because I know there was that initiative in Kansas where they voted overwhelmingly to allow abortion rights. It's kind of a shock because, you know, Kansas is not exactly the most Democrat state in the 7 Seas. So people were kind of surprised when that got passed, but I just generally don't think there's a huge attitude to restrict abortion rights. I think at most people are indifferent on it, but I do think that if I had to guess, I would say this one is going to not pass. Or at least, let's see, they have the ballot question on there. I know the ballot questions are always tricky. You can never figure out. There's always worded weirdly. That's another reason I have this. So yes, paid sick leave. I think this one's kind of a no-brainer. Paid sick leave initiative. Vote yes. Supports requiring Nebraska businesses to offer earned paid sick leave for employees up to 7 days for businesses of at least 20 employees. 5 days for fewer than 20 employees. I mean, yeah, that's just nice. I think people should have more sick leave. It's ridiculous that people are having to work while they're sick. It's just not good, especially if you're working in any like food-related place like me. I work at a Wendy's. I don't want people sneezing all over me food, as Mr. Krabs would say. So yeah, voting yes on that one. Next two are medical marijuana related. Basically just, should we allow medical marijuana to be a thing in Nebraska? Legalizing the use of up to 5 ounces of marijuana. I don't know if that's a lot. Pretty well supported. I like this statement. The facts are clear. The sky does not fall when patients have legal access to medical cannabis. We don't know that. What if it does fall? What if it passes and the sky does fall? I don't think they thought about this very hard. This is the same thing. This is, well, not exactly the same thing. Repealing penalties for the possession, manufacturing, blah, blah, blah. It's just saying you can make weed and distribute it for medical use. Let's see. Right to abortion. I remember I actually saw a billboard. It's like, please vote no. Please. Please, Nebraska. 59% of you, please vote no, please. Yeah, voting yes for this one. Amending state constitution to establish a right to abortion. Okay, hold on. Who is supporting this? Okay, yes, okay. Amending state constitution to establish a right to until field. What does that mean? It's gonna be born, or anyways, so yeah, voting yes on that one. This one, Nebraska Referendum 435, private education scholarship program referendum. Basically what this is about is they're using public school funds on private schools, which I am not a fan of. I don't like that. I don't like my money. I don't like my money going to oddball Christian private schools where they teach kids that the earth is 6,000 years old. Not a fan of that. I don't think we should be funding that. Or teaching that evolution isn't true. So yeah, just repealing it, which authorizes the state treasurer. It would allow them to, upholding, which authorizes state blah blah blah, cover all or part of the cost of attending any non-governmental privately operated elementary or secondary school. Others have argued LB 1402 defunds public schools. Those who make this claim either haven't done the math or simply know they're lying. 4.7 billion appropriate 1.6 billion for public schools. Compare the spending with the 10 million cost. But why though? But why? I don't see why it's necessary. So yeah, that's the ballot measures. It's kind of the most interesting stuff. You all know the federal stuff. You know, President of the United States, blah blah blah. Got all the different parties here. Not really important. I feel like that one's kind of obvious. This race, U.S. Senate. This one's rather interesting, actually. If we go to Dan Osborne's Wikipedia page. Hold on. Kind of a slow typer. It's not exactly my strong suit. Dan Osborne. I decided to look up him on Wikipedia because I had not heard about him before this election. Navy, steamfitter, independent politician. Yeah, he led the strike at Kellogg's Omaha plant in 2021, which I think is really sick. Yeah, union leader. He's part of Boys Town, which is nice. That's they've actually helped me when I had seizures. I went down there. It's kind of far away, but they had a 3DS there. When I was getting my EEG done, they let me play on the 3DS, which I have always been appreciative of. He'd been a registered Democrat. But yeah, him running as an independent, I think, is actually really helping a lot. The race is like way closer than I thought it would be. Hold on, U.S. Senate, Nebraska, 538. Look at all the different polls there. I think Deb Fischer, Republican Party, is still leading. By it, but it really is not as significant of a lead as you'd think there'd be with how red Nebraska, as you see. Look at this Global Strategy Group, Osborne 42%, Fisher 43%, split ticket 1% off in this one. Fisher only leading by 2% in this one, which that's definitely enough to win. But considering we'll look at the next Senate race later. Usually when it's a Republican run up against a Democrat in Nebraska, it's just no shot for the Democrat. There's just no chance. I mean, you can guess what the presidential election is going to look like in Nebraska. I think it's basically guaranteed Trump wins a popular vote unless they found 1 billion Democrat voters jumping out of a hole or something. I don't think it's gonna happen. Look at this stuff from Red Wave Strategy Group. What is Red Wave Strategy Group? What? Who are these people? Oh, this website is... it's not bad. No, yeah. Show how drastically different results in Senate race. Depends on where you look. What the hell? What is Red Wave? Can I see it? Red Wave Strategy Group. I need to look this up. Okay, I think we can get rid of Dan Osborne. We know he's a cool dude. Or relatively. There was a thing on his Wikipedia that he's talking about securing the border, which is you're literally in Nebraska. You do not care about the border. We are in the middle of the country. We are as far away from any border as possible. I really do not get why people are so pressed about immigration, or even illegal immigration for that matter. I do not understand it. I don't think it affects the vast majority of people. I really don't get why people care so much about it. Red Wave Strategy Group. Guided by conservative principles. Why is there a red dot following my mouse? What you guys believe in? Voter contact, consulting, leadership. I don't really know anything. So I guess this is just like they run the polls. A poll. So yeah, this one is way closer than I figured it would be. There is one that says, oh look, Fisher's up by 28%. You won't believe who the sponsor is. Granted, Dan Osborne is sponsoring these, making it close, but I don't think it's too far off from the split ticket. Like what? Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I don't know what's going on. Entire career of politicians. They kind of agree, mostly. So yeah, I think the consensus is it's actually pretty close. I'm really surprised. I'm hoping we'd win. Can you imagine having basically a Democrat in Nebraska Senate? That would be kind of crazy. That'd be really cool. Let's see, what do we have next? The other U.S. Senate. Deb Fisher versus Dan. Wait. We just did that one. Alright. Pete Ricketts versus Preston Love Jr. Pete Ricketts, of course, is the former governor of Nebraska. Jim Pillen took over his position. We'll go to his website. Yeah, not a great guy. We'll actually just go to his Wikipedia page. It's kind of a slimy grease beaver. Not a huge fan of him. There we go. John Peter Ricketts. Mr. John Peter Ricketts. I can't not think of Pete Buttigieg whenever I see him, or see his name. I just see Pete. I think, oh. Alright. Political positions. What actually matters? Supports a total ban of abortion with no exceptions for rape or incest. Alright, lovely. Oh, this was before Roe. Jeez. Affirmative action initiative, ban affirmative action. Critical race theory. When asked to explain what critical race theory was, said it was one that really starts creating those divisions between us about defining who we are based on race and that sort of thing, and really not about how to bring us together as Americans rather than and dividing us, and also having a lot of very socialist type. So it's not really even saying what it is. So called it Marxist, un-American. Supports the death penalty. This one is especially slimy. In 2015, vetoed a bill to abolish capital punishment. Legislature overrode it, but then it went to a referendum, which passed in the 2016 election. Catholic Church is telling him to... Wow, what a hold on. What's this guy's religion? Does he have one? Personal life, I'd assume. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. The Catholic Church is like telling you, wow, some Catholic. Pope's death penalty. So what the flip? I do not understand. I don't understand this. I really do not get it. Golly. God, what an idiot. Some Catholic. What a phony. Donald Trump criticized the impeachment of Donald Trump. Opposes legalization of medical cannabis. Boo. Medicinal value has not been tested. Adversely affects brain functions. Pointed to overdoses. Novel psychics. Not be confused with blah blah blah. It's a reminder of how dangerous cannabis can be. If Hold on. If you legalize marijuana, you're gonna kill your kid. You're gonna overdose on weed. All right, this is dangerous. All right, we gotta ban it. Environment. We gotta see what's a dump oil into the ocean. Preserve 30% of the nation's land. Radical climate agenda. Oppose Omaha's clean power plan. It would create jobs. Of course, tunnels depend on foreign. We're gonna run out of fossil fuels. They're not, they ain't making any more dinosaurs. I really don't understand. How about just for the heck of it? Just for the heck of it, let's see. Let's see. Contributor. Contributor to Pete Ricketts. Hy-Vee. Let me double check. Hy-Vee is. Hold on. Oh, it's just a supermarket. Wow, I'm stupid. I guess he's not. Individuals. What is Cox Enterprises? You want to go to Cox Enterprises? You want to know what they got there? Maybe he's not bought out. Jeez. Maybe he's not bought out by big oil companies. Maybe I'm just baselessly accusing $1 a year. But you give me $1 a year. Not Cox Enterprises again. But with LLC. Come on, I'm trying to prove a point here. Crane. Loves Freight, Union Pacific Corp, Delta Airlines, Goldman Sachs. Just trying to. Oh, there we go. Well, myth busted. He is just doing it for oil. Political contributions. Political Eric Green, blah blah blah. I don't really care. Sanctuary state for a second minute. He believes mental illnesses cause mass shooting. There's nothing else we can do about it, I guess. Whatever. Why even try, Fiscal conservatism and tax cuts. 12.7 billion tax relief. Fiscal vote against final passage of Fiscal Responsibility Act. Phony Catholic about sports. World Series champion. What the frick? Oh, he's part owner. Okay. Well, that's... So what? That is some baloney. If I have to say it. Alright, check out his website. Supported mandatory gun buybacks. God, why is this website... They need to fix their X thing. I love how nobody calls it. You want to go to Twitter X? So you have a policies page. I guess there's this Twitter account. Supreme Court is our Constitution's last line of defense. I don't know about that. Yard sign. Illegal alien. Suspected in murder. Keyword. Watch his campaign video. Does he say anything cool? Courage for the fight.
Courage.
Courage.
It's a virtue at the center of our nation's
am
story.
Pete
The
Ricketts,
courage of
and
farmers
I
and tradesmen
think this is
who
a
declared their
promise,
independence
and this is a
from the
more
world's
fact.
most powerful
Thomas
empire,
Jefferson.
or the brave pioneers
This
who
is a
settled the
wagon.
Nebraska territory, and of every
This is an
American who
American
puts on the uniform to serve our
This is
country.
okay. I can't hear
I'm Pete
what
Ricketts.
he's actually
As
saying.
Nebraska,
This is the most like pander.
to small
Is
business
Here I am talking. See, look, I talk to auto mechanics. I'm a
owners,
person.
taking
just
risks to
like you.
hire and
Alright. Yeah, Preston Love Jr. He's a pretty cool dude. Part of the NAACP. Something interesting is I looked on his Wikipedia page. They had to sub him in, I think, in the 2020 Nebraska Senate election because the guy they had previously got exposed for like sexual harassment. Just like harassing a campaign staffer, and then he refused to step down. So he was still on the ballot. But then Preston Love Jr. got endorsed by the Democratic Party in Nebraska. So now he's officially on the ballot this year. So yeah, pretty neat. District 3, got it. Can I click on it? Okay, here we go. Adrian Smith, religion Christian. There is nothing on Daniel Evers. I tried to look. Yeah, there's nothing. We can go to Adrian Smith's website. See if there's anything interesting there. Actually, I'm kind of already went on it. We'll go to his Wikipedia page. I am such a bad typer, I gotta say. Not a professional. Might just cut some of the loading out. Alright, here we go. Delivering for Nebraskans. Delivering for Nebraskans. Like, delivering these nuts. Got him. Alright, let's go to the issues page. At least he has one. Mr. Pete Ricketts, or as I call him, Pete Crickets. Because, that's all I can say about... Alright, I'm gonna shut up. Adrian Smith. Wait, that is the basketball player, Adrian Smith. Can his issues page load? Golly. I get I have a bad computer. Alright, stopping the Biden-Pelosi agenda. He needs to update his website. This guy's not running anymore. Open southern border. Record number of illegal immigrants. Is there even an increase in illegal immigration? I guess because you can just say record number. What does that mean? Addressing border crisis. You live in Nebraska. Tax reform. Love giving money to rich people. That's always cool. Open markets. Such a good Second Amendment. Pro-life, which is everybody loves it's such a winning issue. Alright. There we go. Mr. Adrian Michael Smith. Classic guy. Does he have his, sorry if you can hear a stampede upstairs. Just ignore it, it's just my brothers. George W. Bush, main appearance. There's nothing really too interesting in here. Oh, he's term limited. But yeah. He's kind of a stinky dude. Daniel Evers, I really don't have anything on. There's nothing on this guy. Because, I mean, you could vote for him on the basis, like, strictly of him being a Democrat. I don't know if I really support that. Plus, I don't even think he's gonna win anyways, because this is a very red district. Just look at this. Nebraska Workers' Compensation Court. Julie Martin. Sorry. Prior offices, no data available. Education law. Do you have a website? Alright, I'm gonna say... I mean, I guess there's probably nothing on her. That stinks. It's okay. Yeah, not really anything on here about her. So yeah, I guess that is, what I will be voting for in the, 2024 election. Hope you found this, video interesting. Thank you for watching, and, good night.